Hey, welcome to Sipper Social Club. I'm Jeremy. Today I have the Ardbeg Renaissance. This is the fourth release in a series that was done when Glenmorangie purchased Ardbeg back in 1997. It's 10 years old, bottled at 55.9% ABV. How does an Ardbeg 10-year-old bottled at committee strength compare with an Ardbeg 10-year-old today? Let's find out when I nose it, taste it, and give it a mark. So as I mentioned before, Glenmorangie purchased Ardbeg in 1997. They released 4 expressions in a series kind of highlighting their new ramped up production. So they released Very Young at 6 years old, 2004, Still Young at 8 years old, Almost There at 9 years old, and then this one in 2008 at 10 years old. Like I said, bottled at committee strength, 55.9% ABV. Let's see how this is on the nose. Lovely nose, a lot more approachable than you may expect. More ABV, but very delicate for an Ardbeg standard. Really nice tobacco smokiness to this. Almost like a leather aspect to it as well. You get a little bit of that typical Ardbeg, like the coastal wet rocks peatiness to it. Very like a creamy kind of style peat. And almost maybe like a subtle floral aspect to this too. Yeah, a lot more delicate flavors than you may expect. Very nice though. Let's go palate. Again, for the ABV, it's very, very soft in the palate. For Ardbeg standards, of course. Really nice barbecue char, bacon grease aspect to it. Absolutely phenomenal note. And then you get a little bit of like the lemon, some soft oak, some sweetness to it. Creme brulee dessert for sure. I get that dinner mint note again. This is what I'm talking about. I get that note in a lot of peated whiskeys, it seems. But love that. The viscosity in this is huge. Very, very viscous. Lots of oil going on with this one for sure. Definitely the higher ABV brings out a lot of viscosity in this one. Really, really love the finish on this. Absolutely incredible. Drinks higher than 10 years old for sure. I would say that this is drinking over its age statement without a doubt. In my notes, I say that water brings out a little bit more ashiness and a little bit more that stereotypical lemon that I usually find with Ardbegs. I prefer it without the water, that's why I didn't add any. But what a great, great whiskey. Kind of gives you a glimpse into older Ardbegs. This one being bottled in 2008. A good decade older than the stuff you're used to now. Very, very nice whiskey. Score wise for me, I'm going 89.5 out of 100. For value, not going to add value. This was a lottery win for me. Secondary market on these things, I think you're looking around $400 US or so. So definitely not cheap. I forget what they go for on the UK market. If I find one, I'll put it here, whatever most recently these things have been going for. Probably a little bit less expensive in the UK. This is, of course, a UK release. I'm not sure if these reached the US market or not when they came out, but this is definitely a UK release. So no value added, 89.5 out of 100. How does this one compare to a newer Ardbeg 10-year-old? So I reviewed the Ardbeg 10 before. I did part of the core range. You can check that out here or in the link down in the description. I go over the 4 main core range expressions there. Ardbeg 10. The new one's obviously 46% ABV. I'd say more kind of like fresh, more youthful kind of punch to this one than the Renaissance. They definitely both have that nice creamy style vanilla, creamy style kind of peatiness on the finish. The 10-year-old is such a great whiskey. I'd say the Renaissance Definitely like more kind of like gritty. It's got kind of more character to it for sure. More complexity. The smoked char, barbecue, bacon aspect to the Renaissance is something that you do not pick up in the Ardbeg 10 of today. But both great whiskeys. Definitely cool to see like a glimpse into Ardbeg, you know, a generation ago, and see how things have maybe kind of changed a little bit. But yeah, really nice whiskey, and really glad I have it. Let me know your thoughts on Ardbeg. Where does the 10-year-old rank for you as far as different Ardbegs that you've tried? Is it up there in the core range, or maybe Ugadel, Corey of Reckon, one of my favorites? Let me know your thoughts. What's the your favorite Ardbeg on the shelf? And if you've tried the Renaissance, let me know what you think about it. I think it's really, really great whiskey. Until then, guys, have a good one. Cheers.